Hi, I'm Hub Arkush from Pro Football Weekly, along with our senior editor, Eric Edholm, and we are here to introduce you to the defensive side and the specialists of our 2012 Pro Football Weekly Midseason All-Pro team. As I explained in our offensive video, Midseason All-Pro is a concept we kind of invented here at PFW about 20 years ago, did it for a number of years before other folks jumped into the fray. And on defense, on the defensive line, a little bit unusual, 3 of our 4 picks were unanimous, both defensive ends, J.J. Watt of the Houston Texans and Julius Peppers of the Chicago Bears, and Geno Atkins at defensive tackle for the Cincinnati Bengals. They are joined by Vince Wilfork at the other defensive tackle spot.
I'm pretty certain you could line these guys up in almost any technique and they'd be great. I mean, Watt's obviously a 3-4 end in the system that they've got down in Houston. He's been great, but you can put him inside just like Peppers. He rushes from the inside from the 4-3, so it's a diverse and extremely talented group.
In our linebacker group, and we've got 4 for teams that play 3-4 or 4-3, another Chicago Bear, Lance Briggs, Clay Matthews of the Green Bay Packers, having an outstanding year rushing the passer, a little banged up right now. Inside linebacker Darrell Washington of the Arizona Cardinals, may be the best kept secret in the NFL, and Sean Lee, he's done for the season, but boy, he had a great first half for the Cowboys.
A little controversial, obviously, only played 7 games, but he was that good. He was actually better than DeMarcus Ware having a terrific season as well. But as you mentioned, Washington and those blitzes, what an effective player he is for the Cardinals.
In the secondary, a changing of the guard at the cornerback position with Darrelle Revis on injured reserve. Richard Sherman, the young corner for the Seattle Seahawks, is joined by, well, who else could it be? Charles Tillman of the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, it's cool. We have one old guy, one new guy, and I mean Tillman's still doing what he does at 31, popping those balls out and forcing turnovers left and right. You could argue he and Watt are the Defensive Player of the Year candidates, but Sherman, obviously a good young corner as well.
At safety for the Seattle Seahawks again, Earl Thomas, outstanding pass defense in Seattle, and for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it's the rookie Mark Barron.
Yeah, when the editors got together to discuss this, there was so much discussion in the secondary. That was the one position I think we spent the most time on, but Barron has been great in space. He's a huge hitter. I think he's been better than even they expected.
Now, our punter, Andy Lee, he tied his teammate David Akers for the Golden Toe Award as the best kickers in football last year. He is again a midseason All-Pro. But our place kicker, a newcomer, Blair Walsh of the Minnesota Vikings, also on special teams, Percy Harvin of the Vikings, outstanding returning kickoffs, and our punt returner, Leotis McKelvin of the Buffalo Bills.
I got to single out Walsh. Everyone's been talking about Greg the Leg there in St. Louis, Zerline the kicker, but the other rookie, Walsh, has actually been more impressive, more accurate. 5 kicks of more than 50 yards. That's pretty darn good.
Those are our Pro Football Weekly 2012 midseason defensive All-Pros. If you haven't seen the offense, you can find it right here at ProFootballWeekly.com. And for all the best in news, notes, and analysis on the NFL 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, ProFootballWeekly.com is where you want to stay.